Me here in studio, criminal defense attorney Joe Tamburino is still around, and joining us also, Superior Court Judge and family law attorney Ashley Baker is with us. Thank you both for being with me this afternoon. Truly appreciate it. And Ashley, I'll start with you. As I said, interesting bit of information. He's not charged in Charles Vallow's death, but what we just found out is on the day that he was killed by Alex Cox, a lot of communication going back and forth between Chad and Lori. But we've also heard testimony earlier that at this point, when they were in Arizona, he wasn't very close or didn't have much of a relationship with Alex. So what's this all about, you think?
Well, we've talked about this over and over again. We still kind of think that he has a little bit to do with maybe guiding her, making her do things. He was this prophet. She did think this of him. So I think it brings it back up to the forefront. Is that true again? I think we've flip-flopped the entire time through this as to whether or not he was acting and guiding her to do things or not. And I think this is another indication going back to that theory.
Yeah, again, it just keeps, the stuff keeps adding up. And again, we talk about building blocks of a prosecution case. They're just, just building up. But let me ask you, you've been around a long time, and, I don't want to age or anything, but you've tried a lot of cases. And we're hearing about this geofencing and phones. How did they solve cases before this stuff? I mean, this is the foundation of so many cases now.
It is, and that's why, in today's world, so many cases do get solved. Because, yes, I mean, think about it. It used to be that they couldn't jailbreak a phone. They couldn't get into a phone if they didn't have the passcode. Now, routinely, that state agencies could do that. But you're right. I mean, when I started in 1989, there were no smartphones or anything like that. But crimes were still solved. But obviously, today, they're solved even at a higher rate.
Yeah, and so what do you think this plays into, Ashley, in terms of is there any way the defense can sort of paint this? Because this is what John Pryor has done throughout the case. This idea that, okay, yeah, they were talking on the phone, but that still doesn't mean Chad had any involvement or was directing them in any way.
Well, I think you're going to see their communications leaped in, and then this geofencing. I've seen a lot of cases solved with this geofencing. So taking where he is at the time and then them talking and, linking the three phones together, I think we might see a lot more information come out that may or may not have been evident at the beginning of this trial.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll sit back and wait. We got a lot more to go today, folks. Stand by. We're going to take a break. Now, when we come back, we're going to hear more testimony about cell phone